Hi, this is Linda, and this is the first session in the 7-day Stuck to Unstoppable video course. Now, I have just done this live on Facebook, and what I was hoping was that I would be able to save that live recording and to be able to give you that link to watch. But unfortunately, maybe I just don't know the technology yet. But unfortunately, I was not able to do that. The other challenge I had with that, with doing that live, is that you have to do it with your phone, and this I'm doing via my computer. So I did it with my phone, and found that I had my phone horizontal like this, and thought that was the way to do it. But now, when my video shows up on my Facebook page, it's actually sideways, so you're kind of looking at me like this. So you might actually prefer to watch this version of it, so I'm having to record it again. You might prefer to watch this version of it rather than the one on Facebook. Anyway, overcoming the technology challenges, what I want to do is start and share with you the assignments for the first day of the Stuck to Unstoppable video course. I'm Linda Beans, the Breakthrough Energy Expert. And what I do is help people have breakthroughs. And my specialty is energy, that's why Breakthrough Energy Expert. And what that really means is that before you can have a breakthrough on the external level, so that you change what shows up in your physical environment, your physical life, you have to have a breakthrough on the inner level. And that's what we're doing in this course, helping you to change yourself so that you have a breakthrough on the inner level. And when you achieve that, then what shows up for you will change. Think of it like this. So we all have a frequency, everything is energy, and we all have a frequency. And what shows up for you in your life, the type of people who show up for you, everything that shows up for you is based on your frequency. So if your frequency is here, then you will attract people and situations that are of the same frequency. If you want to attract people and situations that are higher frequency, you have to bring your frequency up so that you can attract those things. And so essentially that's what we're doing in this course, is we are helping you change your frequency. Think of it this way. If you had a radio, say you have a radio, and let's say you wanted to listen to the jazz station, but your radio dial is tuned to country and western, and you don't really want to listen to country and western, perhaps you don't like country and western, but you can't figure out how to get jazz. You think jazz comes out of this radio, but you're not quite sure how to get it. And so maybe you get angry with the radio, perhaps banging it on the table, perhaps you take the radio apart, put it back together again, but it's still playing the jazz station. Perhaps you buy a new radio, you get so frustrated with it, perhaps you buy a new radio, perhaps you go on a course to learn all there is to know about radios. But when you come back, you're still hearing the country music station, you're not able to get jazz. Well, it's because you're tuned to the wrong frequency, and perhaps you change the frequency a little bit, and now perhaps you're getting rock and roll. But that's not what you wanted, you want jazz, and perhaps you change the frequency again, and now you're getting talk show radio. And that's not what you wanted either. You want the jazz station, you can't figure out, so you end up thinking, well, there must be something wrong with you, that you can't get it, you know other people can get it, or there must be something wrong with the radio, or that it's just not going to happen for you. So you have to be on the right frequency. You want to listen to the jazz station, you've got to be on the jazz frequency. And so that's really what I'm saying, is that we are changing your frequency, helping you to change your frequency so that you change what you attract, change what shows up for you. That's really what it's all about. So with that said, what we're doing today with the first session of the Stuck to Unstoppable video course is to prepare you for that. So the next 6 days after this, we're actually going to be doing assignments designed to start changing your energy. Well, actually today is really changing your energy also, but it's more about preparation. And you'll see what I mean in just a minute. So once again, I'm Linda Beans, the Breakthrough Energy Expert, and this is day 1 of the Stuck to Unstoppable video course to help you go from stuck to unstoppable. Not just get unstuck. We can all get unstuck, but then you probably in a few days will get stuck again. Right, but this is about getting unstuck long term so that you go from stuck to unstoppable, so that you truly can live your life as your authentic self. And that's what we're doing in this course. So here we go, day one. Oh, one more thing before I get into that is just to say that this will not resonate with everybody. If you're ready for this, it will resonate with you and you'll be able to do the assignments that I'm sharing with you. And if you're not ready, that's okay. But it's helpful to know that. It's helpful to know, and we'll be talking about that in just a second. But I do want you to know, because often what happens is, like, if you're ready to do this, and you get so excited about the changes that occur for you, and you might want to share it with somebody, and they don't have the same response to it, and that might upset you because you know they could really get value out of this and would benefit from it, but they're not quite ready for it yet. That's okay. Just know that not everybody is ready. And if you are, that's great. And if you're not, that's okay too. So let's move on to the assignments for day one of this course. The first thing I'm going to ask you to do may sound a little strange, but it's really helping to move the energy in your environment, which will change your energy, will help you start making the change in your energy, and also will help open up the space for what you want to come into your life. So the first assignment is to go around your house, or it could be your office if you choose, but to go and look for 27 things that you can let go of. I don't care whether you give them away, throw them away, sell them, whatever you want to do with them. 27 things. Why 27? Well, 9 is a power number. I have a feng shui background, and 9 is a number that we use in feng shui. It always adds up to itself. So 9 and 9 is 18, 8 and 1 is 9, and so on. So 27, 2 and 7, 9. So it's just a multiplier of 9. And so 27 is a good number. It's enough to get the change started. Please know that if you start this and you find that you want to get rid of more than 27 things, by all means do so. But 27, I would say at least 27. 27 is a good starting number. And just so that you know that all of the things I'm sharing with you, they are the assignments that I give to my clients that get tremendous results. And these are things that I do myself. None of the things that I'm sharing with you this week are things that I don't do. I do all of them. And they're the things that have made the biggest difference for me and also for my clients. So I made a start today and I found 27 things to get rid of. So I have magazines and newspapers, I have some jewelry, I have some old clothes, all kinds of things. I even found some old makeup that I was able to get ready to get rid of. So I did my 27 things this morning and it took me probably about 15 minutes. So this shouldn't take you very long. So I encourage you today, before we do the video tomorrow, get rid of 27 things. So the next thing I want you to do is to make a list of everything, every project, everything that you are involved in, everything that you have to put a lot of energy into. Could be related to your work, could be projects at home, could be everything that you have to put time and energy into. Make a list of those things. And then I want you to rank them, go through the list and put a number between 1 and 5. With 5 being, oh, I absolutely love doing this. I really enjoy it. Time flies when I'm doing this. I would love to be doing only this. 5, it means it's great. I just love it. And 1 would be, oh, I really hate this. I can't stand doing this. I don't want to do it. I wish somebody else could do it. I wish I didn't have to do it. That's a 1. So rank everything between 1 and 5. And then when you've done that, I would like you to go through your list again and identify anything that's less than a 4. So anything that's between 1 and 3. And ask yourself, of your energy is taken up every day with things that you don't want to be doing. So make a list, identify number between 1 and 5, and then identify all those things that are less than a 4, and see if you would be willing to let go of those things. Or I'll start asking yourself, how could I let this go? How could I delegate this? How could I not have to do this anymore? Okay, so that's the second thing. The next thing is I want you to do a quick assessment of yourself with your commitment level for really not just getting unstuck, as I said, but for going to become unstoppable. What is your commitment level? And I would assess this between, say, a 1 and a 10, with 10 being, you know what, I am so ready. I am tired of being stuck and I'm going to do whatever it takes to move forward and I want to become unstoppable. That would be a 10. And a 1 would be, oh, I don't know, it all seems like so much work. I don't know if I can be bothered, you know, I don't want to put the effort into this. So that would be a 1. 10 would be, I'm going to do whatever it takes. It's important to know this and know that there's no wrong or right answer. It's not about that. It's about you knowing your commitment level, because very often what happens is we complain that we're stuck, you know, things are not changing for me, what's wrong with me, all that kind of thing. Or we might even start to see some changes, but then we move back again to where we were. And we get frustrated with that. But the thing is, you may not be ready. You may not be ready for it. And it's helpful to know that, because you can stop beating your head against a brick wall, trying to make change or talking about it when you're really not ready. So I would say definitely if you're 5 or less, you're really not quite ready. And nothing wrong with that, just know that. So above 5, yes, you will resonate with this information that I'm sharing over the next 7 days. Below 5, you might not, and that's perfectly okay. If you're ready for this, great, and if you're not, don't worry about it. So that's your commitment level. And then finally, I would like you to sit with the question of, are you willing? Are you willing to make the change to yourself, to change your energy? Are you willing to change your energy? And are you willing and ready to receive what it is that you want? Again, no right or wrong answer. It's just knowing and understanding where you are at this point in time. Because again, if you're not ready and you're not willing yet, doesn't matter what you do, nothing's going to change for you. It will only change when you are ready and you are willing. So it's just helpful to know that now, right? So that you're not adding to your frustration. Okay. So that really is the end of day 1. And I'll meet you tomorrow for day 2. If I figure out how to save the videos when I record them live on Facebook, then I'll do that. But in the meantime, at least I can record it again. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.